Welcome to MLB Sunday Leadoff on the Roku channel. The Nationals and the Braves from Truist Park on a Sunday as the Braves look to sweep the Washington Nationals before both of these teams head out of here on getaway day. Meanwhile, a veteran who started his career with the Washington Nationals, but now in a Braves uniform, Reynaldo Lopez, and Franny, he has been tremendous this season.
You look at a guy and you go, okay, what is he going to do coming from the bullpen to starting? He attacks that strike zone.
And here is C.J. Abrams to stand in against Lopez.
That is right in there. Good 2-2 pitch from Lopez takes care of C.J. Abrams.
Straight heater right there. Challenge fastball by Reynaldo Lopez. Look at the carry. Backspin on that.
Now here is the talented James Wood.
Willing to take his walks. 24 now on his career. In his career, he already has more than the guy that's coming up to the plate who's been here all year.
Luis Garcia Jr. Ground ball. Merrifield can't get to it. Wood will turn and head to third, and the Nationals have them on the corners with one out.
The Nationals have runners on the corners with one out. So now Andres Chaparro will stand in.
Chaparro, that went off of Lopez. Merrifield, well, they might get both here.
Yeah, now, tremendous job.
Now the run will score because ultimately that was not a force in the end, so the Nationals do get one.
Get that run to score. That's all that matters.
Braves coming up at the bottom of the first. And on the mound, it's DJ Herz.
Fastball command is such a key for him. Great changeup, and the last 5 starts, 2.96 ERA.
Michael Harris, it'll lead things off. Ooh, up and in. Look out, Michael Harris. Braves have had some really bad luck this year on hit by pitches. Recently, Austin Riley went on the IL with a broken bone. Travis d'Arnaud got hit by a pitch on their West Coast trip, and this one came sailing up and in.
Michael puts the helmet on and for now stays in the ball game. Of course, a week ago, Austin Riley remained in the ball game to run the bases, and then when we went to the next half inning, he came out of the game.
Herz hit Harris, he walked Ozuna, and now he walks Laureano to load him up.
Huge spot right here in the game, early part of the game.
And it's one of those new pieces for Atlanta. And second baseman Whit Merrifield. Grounder to the right side that is gobbled up by Garcia, and Herz and the Nats get out of it, maintaining the 1-0 lead.
Here's Sean Murphy to the plate.
Catcher Sean Murphy takes a strike at the knees. Good pitch there from DJ Herz. That's his first strikeout of the afternoon.
Orlando Arcia coming to the plate.
Orlando Arcia had a homer yesterday, a single here out to left field with 2 outs in the second inning.
So back to the top of the order to Michael Harris.
Swing and a miss. There's that fastball. It gets Harris.
Second strikeout for Herz, and that ends the inning.
Well, James Wood, you talked about how patient he is as a hitter for being 21. And what has he done today? He's walked twice.
Here's the pitch to Garcia.
That's a nasty pitch there from Lopez to get Garcia.
Backdoor curveball. We saw that same pitch last night from Charlie Morton to Luis Garcia.
3 strikeouts for Lopez. Off the end of the bat, Orlando Arcia charging, and he gets him by at full step at first base. So Lopez works around the walk to James Wood.
Jose Tena, his first home run of the big leagues last night.
Tremendous breaking ball yet again. Nasty slider. It's crazy to see a guy that has 2 really quality off-speed pitches.
2 outs, and now Joey Gallo. 5 strikeouts for Lopez. The rookie DJ Herz back to work against Ramon Laureano. Herz does get him there for the strikeout.
So the North Carolina native Herz walks another North Carolina native with Merrifield. 2 down for Sean Murphy here in the bottom of the 4th.
Herz gets another strikeout, so even though he's had issues with the walks, Herz continues to get around them, and the Nationals hold that 1-0 lead. Some developing news. Jared Kelenic has taken over in center field for Michael Harris. They say as a precaution, but he got hit on the wrist earlier, and I'm sure that all the Braves fans are thinking, oh no, here we go again, another potential injury. The Nationals trying to spoil the weekend by salvaging the series. They lead at 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Good fastball right there above the strike zone for DJ Herz.
Each pitcher now with 6 strikeouts after Herz gets Orlando Arcia.
Jared Kelenic's first at bat of the day.
Well, Kelenic, that was his first at bat since coming into the game for Michael Harris. And I think he thought he stopped his bat, but third base umpire John Bacon disagreed. Solera's hit it out to right field twice today. He's 0 for 2. That one is right down the chute. DJ Herz strikes out the side, and the rookie, in just his 14th big league start, has struck out 8 Braves today.
2 down for Tana, who has flied out, struck out, homered last night.
Lopez gets through 6 innings. Problem is the Braves bats haven't gotten going yet. Now it's on to the bullpen to try to hold this 1-0 lead. Jacob Barnes is on here, Kevin.
He lined to right, grounded out sharply to second.
Speaking of hitting the barrel, Matt Olson, deep center field. This ball game is tied. It splashes into Chattahoochee Falls, and it's 1-1.
On a tee right there for Matt Olson, 95 middle. And that is very reminiscent of the 2023 year for Matt Olson. You make a mistake there, he is going to destroy it. My goodness.
So DJ Hurst goes 5 scoreless, leaves with a 1-0 lead, and boom, 2 batters later, the narrative changes. So the Braves go to the bullpen now. Lopez done after 6 innings, and Luke Jackson is in here.
2 balls and a strike on Ruiz.
Sharply hit and off the glove of Whit Merrifield. So Ruiz will reach.
Will surely go down as the 5th error this year for Whit Merrifield. It just eats him up.
So these tight games where the pitching has been good, the defense has been so good. First error there in the 8-game stretch, and it's committed by Whit Merrifield.
Drew 1 for 2 in his return to the starting lineup.
Ground ball, Orlando cannot get to it. It's out into center field. Orlando Arcia did everything he could, but the Nationals now have him at the corners here with 1 out.
So let's see what Jacob Young tries to do. 1st and 3rd, 1 out.
Well, he swings away, and it gets away from Sean Murphy, and that allows Millis to get into scoring position. So now the Braves bring the infield in. Jackson deals again. That gets away from Murphy, and the Nationals are going to regain the lead on a wild pitch. It's 2-1.
That's a good effort by him, but just a huge miss by Luke Jackson.
The infield stays in with Millis at 3rd. 2-2 the count on Young.
Line drive, it's fair. RBI hit for Jacob Young. He'll go to second with a double, and the Nationals now have a 3-1 lead.
And you wonder, in that situation, does Luke Jackson lose all the confidence in throwing that slider, throwing that curveball in the dirt? Man, I've had 2 get away here. What am I going to do? He goes the heater. Jacob Young all over.
And Brian Snitker is going to go to the bullpen and bring in the lefty, Aaron Bummer.
Aaron Bummer with his first pitch coming home to Abrams.
Ball is hit hard, and that one eats up Whit Merrifield. Second one of the inning. Young will score, and it's 4-1 Nationals.
Almost impossible to decide what you're going to do. Inside pitch, little jam shot. Is he going to stay up? If I stay up, I'm going to get a short hop. It's going to be nasty. If I go back, you're just hoping to block it. And it goes just right off the heel. I mean, it's a split-second decision that you have to make. And it's either right or wrong.
That one misses, so Soler will trot down to first base.
This is where the game changes. 3 and 4 with Ozuna Olsen. Yeah, that does not feel good. Been there, done that.
He slammed that bat down, and here we go again with the Braves and these injuries. It's just one thing after the next.
It hurts, especially when it misses the shin guard.
And Marcell is as tough as they come, so for him to be in this amount of pain, you know that it hurt.
Yeah.
Right there on that shin bone. Well, he's going to try to hang in there at least for the rest of this at bat, but he is visibly limping around home plate right now is Marcell Ozuna.
That's the perfect pitch.
And Ozuna with a weak swing, and he heads to the dugout 2 away. It's Kyle Finnegan as he comes on here out of the pen to face Olsen, and he gets Olsen to pop it up. Olsen had the homer earlier, but that's the only run the Braves have been able to muster through 8 innings.
2-hit game for Jacob Young with a single to right. C.J. Abrams will be the batter.
That's going to be tough. Into that Bermuda Triangle, and Merrifield can't get it.
They're going to send him.
Yeah, they are waving in Young. And the ball pops out of the glove of Sean Murphy. And the Nationals add on. It's 5-1 here in the top of the 9th.
And the moment that Whit Merrifield kind of ran past it, he's like, I'm sending him. Jacob Young running hard all the way.
And an RBI for Abrams, and it gives the Nationals now a 4-run lead. Not done yet here. 2 on with 2 out. He's 1 for 3 this afternoon as the Braves shortstop. 0-2 pitch, and there is strike 3. Another one at the top of the zone. Ball game over. The Nationals do get a win in this series. 5-1 is the final on a Sunday afternoon. For the first time since 2017, the Nats will win the season series against the Atlanta Braves.